Hello there, gorgeous. I want to show you something. It's to do with gambling. Now, in crypto, friends, we understand that we are here to speculate on the future. You can't know the future. You just have to guess. And most of the time, you just have to hold long enough. And that's actually how you make it. Now, remember, friends, this is interesting, okay? About 7.7% of the households made online sports bets with a household average of $1,100 a year. Interesting. 7.7% of Americano households made an online sports bet, and they're spending about $1,000 a year. Interesting. I remember in Australia, it's about the same one too. It's about 1,000 Aussie, which is about 650 US. So same things. Interesting. About $1,000 a year. This is what I want to say. How about you stop wasting your time with shitty odds and come to crypto instead? Now, if it's so easy for you and me to think about that, I wonder what other people are thinking about. I wonder what they're thinking in their minds. They're like, oh, let's go bet on this team. So what's actually happening is they like the sport and they know the player and they want to bet on stuff around it, even though they have no edge. We actually see the same behavior in cryptocurrency. In cryptocurrency, we see people, they know founders, they know coins, they know logos, narratives get pushed up, and then people want to trade and speculate around it. Does it go up and down? Oh, there's a new derivative that's appeared, or this one's more funny. It's just interesting how humans, we always want to reorganize ourselves and we want to be allocating capital units to that. Altcoins can have a 300 to 1 payout. You're not going to get that in sports as often. Even though I know with the JPEG casino collapse and all these other trash that happened on Solana, which are not meme coins. Yeah, okay, there's 40 million JPEGs. Yeah, there was about 30 memes. Okay, we get it. Yeah, but there's 30 memes. There's 30 memes on every chain. What about the 40 million JPEGs? Yeah, it's just the same people in the JPEG casino who only had money because soy went up, the soy spear token. But if it doesn't go up, if it bleeds out, they have to go somewhere else. Okay, so crypto is that winning asset class. I need you to just think about this. If people are punting $1,000 a year in online sports bets, what happens to their minds when we show them a better game, a game you can actually win? You know, and that's why it's important. Everybody starts with Bitty McCoin. Bitty McCoin's giant growth rates. I mean, this is halvening to halvening, friends. 165%, 96%. 67%, and then if we get 40% in from April last year to the next to February 2028, if we get 40% return there, we get $268,000 BTC. So it doesn't matter how you spin it, because a lot of people worried, you know, is a bear market coming? What happens? Look, I know even by all the indicators, I've told you 1,000 times, and bull markets die on euphoria. I mean, I could tell you that over and over again. I know many people, friends, they just don't want to listen, but that's all right. Stay in your stablecoin, stay sidelined. I like that. I will be worried when everybody is yelling, we're not euphoric yet. Bull markets die on euphoria. That's when I'll be worried, because then I'll say to myself, wait a minute. If every single person is yelling that bull markets die on euphoria, we're on the same side, which means we're all euphoric. Who else is left to buy? But we're not there. We're nowhere near there. You know, I've gone through all my YouTube feeds, friends. I just see so many people coming in, but to say that it's over, I'm like, look, man, there's too many people saying it's over. Way too many people. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not worried at all. Like, we obviously did not get any push in the bulk of the altcoins, the belly of the market, others BTC. Nowhere near. Like, it's been going down only. It's been horrendous. So it's easy for me, but I know other people, it's not so easy because, you know, we've only had 3 cycles before. So people are always thinking about, oh, is that sample size too small? Is something going to change? Look, man, yeah, the cycle might change, but humans don't change. You think humans have changed? I don't think they've changed. Yes, when they're euphoric, they do certain actions. They do things. Even one, friends, I mean, I've got this top market, one of my exotic top market signals, bull market stuff. There's a $1 billion plus ICO raise. Now, some people, I've saw, like, shout out to Matty Allen, a few other people out here, they're trying to equate Michael Chad Saylor's money with my exotic top signal, and they've tried to do like pump fund, doing $500 million of revenue. They've tried to equate it. That's not it. The exotic top signal is a public ICO raise. Public. Not private, public. Where everybody's about to get destroyed and you're getting grifted right now. And it's sad to say. I mean, like, we were the top signal in 2021. Pulse Chain raised $600 million. Dollars. PulseX hit the $1 billion mark, December 2021. And Paradigm as well. So we were actually it. So that was it. In 2017, it was EOS. EOS, total grift. They're still holding the 140,000 BTC. Everybody's money went to zero. You bleed out to Bitcoin. You lost 98% of your BTC value. They hold the Bitcoin. Yep. So that's it. That's a big, big, big number. That's a big number to think about. Billions sloshing around everywhere doesn't mean it's over. That's just like businesses and that's bull market activity. But yeah, so why is it when a public ICO happens at $1 billion? What happens there? It's just like someone was able to convince that many people that you can all actually win. And you can only get convinced that if you have up-only, constant action, positivity, everyone's winning seemingly forever, extreme confidence, that's it. You can only get convinced of that at the end. You can't get convinced of that now, right? Did you feel like you're infinitely winning? By the way, were you putting in money in the ICO? Let me tell you this, okay? When a big fund, there's going to be some big ICO of some sort. It's going to have to like make you and me question if we should go really hard in it or not. We have to think about it. That's it. That's gripping. We have to think about, should we actually throw it in there? Now, right now, you're like, no way, Sammy. No way. I'm not putting my money into anything. I guess, yeah, right now you're not. And I'm not either. Because we haven't had the up-only part. You see? We're in the skepticism down-only part. But when you have, like I'll just show you now, friends. When you have repetitive green weekly super trend candles of Bitcoin, you gotta remember, this was PulseX, SAC, and Paradigm right here. Also at this period, another exotic top signal. Right here, remember friends, Meta 4, META 4, they used their CryptoPunks as collateral to take a loan out. That was the top. And CryptoPunks grew 100x in the year. It went from $2,000 to $200,000 by the end of 2017. 2021. So you gotta think, what compels people to do that? It's because they appreciated so much. They want to do something with it. They don't want to sell it. That's another key. Because when people make a lot of money, they're like, man, I really don't want to sell. It's like so treasurable. It's so treasurable to me. So they look for a vehicle to like access money from it without selling. They just don't want to sell it. Because that's what all the wealthy people do, friends. So when there's like kids, let's say kids, they're like they're heirs to like, like a big hotel chain or whatever. Like the Hiltons or they don't sell the business. They don't do that. They go to the bank and the bank's like, okay, this building's worth, $200 million. We'll give you a credit card. You have $10 million spending on it. Right? That's what they do. And the accountants will depreciate the building against it. There's a lot of tax write-offs. And also the income coming from the rent every single year, that goes off as part of their package as well to be able to access money on. So they don't have to sell the hotel chain or businesses. That's what everybody tries to do. That's what Michael Saylor and everyone else is trying to do with Bitcoin now. Because people don't want to, we really, it's amazing, man. We just have this insatiable hunger. We want to find something and have it grow in our hands. We don't want to let go. We love grabbing and keeping. We love that. That's why, CryptoPunks here, Meta 4, that was the top signal. Because this JPEG went 100x, but when you say it's a JPEG, they're like, no, it's not. What do you mean it's just a JPEG? Don't insinuate. Don't insult me. You see what I mean? And then that was one of the ending signals along the big ICO raise, right? So that's what we might see this cycle. Now, why a lot of people are saying meme coins, froth. Nah. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about. I know what froth is. You know what froth is. That ain't froth. You watching a couple of really loud scammers like the LA Vape Cabal, Prostitute Cabal, and Soylana Pump Fund Trash. You can even see from others BTC did not represent anything to do with a large market-wide euphoria pump at all. That in itself is this microcosm representation of the market vomiting out VC utility coins. Because what we've actually been shown by the market, I mean, for the 1000th time, is that people care more about having a coin go up than they care about utility. They want the price to go up. And then the VC utility coins, down only, infinite inflation, minting VC coins. It doesn't matter what I do. Okay, the coin's going down. No one gives a shit. Literally nobody cares. Make the coin go up, they'll care about it. You see? So I still remain optimistic, right? Not surprisingly, people who gamble on sports have less money to invest, particularly in the stock market. The authors found a large decrease in net deposits to traditional brokerage accounts. A lot of people are in this gambling stuff out here because with stocks, that's why crypto is a perfect game for them. With stocks, there's no personality to the stocks. Anywhere near to the level of Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, crypto. We have personalities. There's no professional CEO. Like, oh, let's sit on a board and we got to really be careful about how we tweet. No. Crypto can be just like totally unhinged. It's volatile. There's characters. They're eccentric. They're neurotic. There's the main characters. There's cults. It's like it's amazing, and we love throwing money around to basically speculate on that. And that's probably why crypto is the answer to them. It really is. So there you get to see, friends. Bull market. I don't think the cycle's broken. Look, it can break, man. It can, of course, it can. Just it's not broken yet. It's not broken yet. Cycle's not over yet. There's nowhere near euphoria. Nowhere near. And you're talking to the guy, man, I made the Dark Prophecy scenario 2 years ago. I'm like, this is not euphoria. I want to see $1 billion public ICO raise. I want a raise to come up where I'm going to have to make you a 40-minute video of all the information I've collected about whether this public ICO is worth investing or not. Whatever that public one is. Now, I would actually like Richard. I would like him to make the top. That'd be my dream. If he actually does, because here's the thing, friends. It's funny. I thought about this and I realized I'm a peanut brain. Richard's actually smart. I thought about would Richard come out and do a wallet sacrifice at the top? And I thought, well, why would you signal to everybody that the top is here? Why would you kind of do that? Isn't that kind of like counterproductive? And then I realized it doesn't even matter what he says or does, because the bigger picture is that if he's making, let's say there is another sacrifice, that'd be the funniest thing ever. The amount of new people who have missed out on Pulse Chain, who now want a piece of the pie, that money will dwarf everything we have now, if everything goes to plan. And it doesn't matter what he says. If Richard says, I think the top is in, we've seen it firsthand. A lot of people, they're like, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a few years. How bad could it be? People say that. Now, obviously, see, I know right now, everyone's like, no, I'm out. I know you're saying that. Everyone's saying that now. But just want to remind you, man, it's wild. Everybody was saying the same thing, literally, at the bottom of zombie virus. Yeah. In zombie virus times, everyone was saying, man, if I ever hit X dollars or if this thing ever gets back, I'm totally done. And then little did we know, just 12 to 18 months later, we had people like, we're all gonna make it. Mark Zuckerberg's sister making the song, buying JPEGs up 100x, Ponzi yield, wild times. Man, that was literally 12 months difference. Yeah, 12 to 18 months difference. So, Mac, this year, I know it's people like thinking to themselves, I'm just like even to be more specific, like nobody wanted to join a Ponzi in November 2020. No one. Man. 4 months later, Shiba Inu is doing 1000x. See how fast things can happen? That's what we're waiting for. That's like what everyone's like saying, oh, I'll never want to touch a speculative thing again. Look what happened to JPEG trash coin in Casino Land, Soylana. You're saying that now, man. That's why it actually is amazing. Like, You know, we all know cycles have to do with humans' emotions and it's got nothing to do with logic. We know that on paper, but man, it gets me every time. I'm like, nah, no way. Everybody knows the top. I'm like, nah. Like you even got to see when Soilana on the soy BTC ratio, even at the top here, friends, I've still got receipts. I still got plenty of receipts, man. Soilana up here. No one was saying it's over. No one. Not a single person. I was. And you know how hard it was? My gosh, I was copping abuse. Everyone's in the Telegram. There's always be someone who comes in like, oh, another guy who missed the Soilana run. It's time to get in here, guys. Yeah, Soilana. Oh, everybody got to get in Soilana. No, I get different. It's just, that's why I think about, I want to be there for you, but I don't want to wear myself thin, because if it's too combative with everyone, then I feel natural human reaction. I'm like, screw everybody. Just let them drown. Literally let them drown. I don't have to help them. That's something because I don't want to just keep fighting a war, right? Because there's no financial incentive or anything here. It's not like we're in a paid group and you're paying me like $5,000 a year. And I'm like, yeah, I have financial obligation to do this. It's kind of like we're just friends, highest value content in crypto, but still friends. And I don't really have to do this. And like, I don't want to keep pushing friends. I don't want to keep pushing. It's kind of like, friends, if you have somebody who maybe they're a bit overweight, you know, and you maybe help them. You're like, you know, I know when to lose weight, but like, are you going to call them at like 6 a.m. and then like midday and then 4 a.m. to like really make sure they haven't eaten? Are you going to like go to their workplace and then have a chat with their boss and make sure like, and I say, hey, you better like make sure they don't eat any, you know what I mean? Are you really go that far? For what for? What for? Maybe your friend starts getting pissed off because they're like, hey man, just leave me alone. I like being fat a bit. I just want to eat some peanut butter from time to time, some chocolate. You see what I mean? That's why I have to walk this delicate line as well, because I want to help the most number of people. But like when the crowd becomes my own signal, I'm like, it's easier for me to shut up. One day though, hopefully we are all much larger in size and the amount of people out there, and we're just swimming in this this signal instead of noise right now. But yeah, this Soilana stuff, friends. We have the Soilana. You're too poor to say the Soilana girl's house. You know what I mean? Like, fading the crown ain't so easy. Remember, people are still gambling. Crypto's away. We did not hear any of these euphoria signals for the market. We didn't. Look, but by the way, you know, we're always open. Yeah, if a bear market wants to start and give me the dark prophecy and then this year's trash, that's possible. That's one of my dark prophecy. Where this is trash, we're a red year 2025, and then the next 2 years are green. We're open for anything. Like, subscribe, bit about an all, catch you soon.